My father worked in silence until I read his last letter. I thought my father failed in life. I was ashamed of his job. I never knew. He was breaking himself every day so I could rise. I understood his sacrifice. Only after it was too late. My father's name was David Miller. He woke up before sunrise. Came home after midnight. His hands were rough. His clothes smelled like oil and sweat. He worked 2 jobs, a warehouse worker by day, a gas station cleaner by night. Other kids' fathers wore suits. Mine wore silence. At school, when teachers asked, "What does your father do?" I looked down. I said, "He works somewhere." I wanted more, better clothes, a bigger house, a better father. Or at least that's what I thought. When my friends laughed at his old car, I laughed too. When he tried to talk, I stayed on my phone. He never complained, never raised his voice. He only said one thing again and again: study hard. Your life will be different. What I didn't know, my father skipped meals, so I could eat lunch at school. He wore the same shoes for years, so I could buy new ones. When I asked for college applications, he sold his wedding ring. When I got accepted into university, he cried alone in the kitchen, and when his back pain became unbearable, he still went to work, because dreams don't wait, and neither did mine. One night I said something terrible. I said, "I wish I had a father like others." He didn't reply. He just nodded. The next morning, my mother handed me an envelope. It was written in shaky handwriting. It said, "For my daughter. Read when I'm gone." My hands trembled. "My little girl, I know I was not perfect. I know you felt embarrassed by me. But every night I came home tired. I looked at you sleeping and felt rich. I didn't give you a luxury life, but I gave you my strength, my health, and my youth. If the world treats you better than it treated me, then my sacrifice was worth it. Please don't cry for me. Walk proudly. I will be walking with you, always." I collapsed. The man I thought was weak was the strongest man I ever knew. That day I understood something. A parent's love is quiet. It doesn't post online. It doesn't ask for applause. It just gives, and gives, and gives, until there is nothing left. Today I stand where I stand, because someone stood behind me and carried my weight. My father never lived his dream. He became mine. If your parents are still alive, call them. If they are tired, help them. If they are silent, listen. Because one day, that silence will break your heart, and you'll realize some heroes don't save the world. They sacrifice themselves so their children can rise in the world.